Our episode shares the story of moving a timber to build trust, highlighting the connection between legal credibility and strict law enforcement. In your country or other countries you're familiar with, are there similar allusions or cases where legal authority has been established through specific actions?
Yes, Thailand had a similar principle in King Rama V legal reforms. For example, his establishment of a modern court system. Previously, justice was inconsistent, different rules for different social classes. In 1891, he created the Diga Court, or we call Supreme Court, and mandated that all citizens, regardless of rank, would be subject to be the same legal produce. Then the real action was taken to prove this wasn't mere rhetoric. This demonstrates that law applied equally. A concrete action that builds credibility, similar to how China's moving a timbers proved new law through verifiable deeds.
Yes, our episode also mentions the saying, the vitality of law lies in its implementation, and so does its authority. In terms of strict law enforcement, such as the whole process recording system of law enforcement in China, what do you think China and Thailand can learn from each other?
The whole process recording system you mentioned is quite impressive. It ensures transparency and accountability in law enforcement, which is crucial for building public trust. Living in China, I've noticed that law enforcement here is remarkably strict, consistent, and efficient, whether in public safety, traffic rules, or commercial regulations. Where Thailand might contribute insight is in community-based dispute resolution and mediation, allowing some contextual judgment in minor cases, while maintaining strict enforcement for serious violations is about balancing consistency with appropriate flexibility.
China practices warm law enforcement, such as Wenzhou Street stall economy governance. So, can you share some typical practices in your country's law enforcement that aim to balance legal authority and people's actual needs for their livelihood?
Thailand has similar approaches, especially with street vendors. For example, in Bangkok, the government initially tried to ban street food stalls, but was revived later. Instead of prohibition, authorities created vending zones with regulated hours and hygiene standards, allowing vendors to operate legally while maintaining urban order. Similarly, in tourist areas like Phuket, beach vendors are managed through zoning rather than outright bans. Like China's approach, Thailand used guidance and regulation rather than rigid prohibitions to balance legal authority with people needs.